up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome to YAP. Good morning.
What's your funny story from last night? Surely something funny happened. Am I on? I can't hear myself.
You're always like this.
Oh no. I got it. Just sit down.
Oh,
Hello. Yeah, I got
Yeah.
you.
funny stories? Not really.
You know what the funny story was? What I really enjoyed
What?
is I was in Teams and I've got the chat on mute, the global chat, because why wouldn't you have it on mute? Because it's fucking the global chat. But like scrolling, and then that photo comes up.
Yeah.
You know, the one views. And I was like, these motherfuckers. They meant to be at a bloody network event. And the next line, don't worry, Stanley Henry, we did disperse and talk to people. Like Mal knowing exactly where my mind went.
We did. I was so proud of us afterwards. But we did go in together as 4, and then we just migrated to all the food bays.
Yeah, I saw on
All
Danny's story.
together.
Yeah.
Migrate to all the food bays. Had the panel, came out, and then we dispersed. It was very successful.
Yeah. What was successful about it?
I talked to people.
Wow, that's
there's
so
people.
big for you.
Some people in tech don't know that our job exists.
What job?
Ours. They were obviously our name tags had not obviously, but our name tags had our company on it. So the attention seeker. People just more asking, "What's the attention seeker?" Like that's such an interesting company name. What is it? Blah 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 blah. And a handful of people in tech just saying stuff like, "I didn't even know that was a job."
That's crazy, eh?
Yeah.
You know what's crazy about that is the only reason they have a job is because we have a job first. Like no one's going to buy your tech product if it's not marketed. You know what I mean? Like, and then people will argue, it's like, yeah, but you can't market a product that doesn't exist. It's like, yeah, but like tech starts with an idea. There's some crazy founder who comes off an idea and he's like, okay, now we need to tell the world about it so I can get some funding and then I can go do it. And capital raising for money, for funding, it's just all marketing.
Because you have to get your
You
idea out
have
there.
to get your idea out and get investors to give you millions of dollars so you can go hire these tech bros.
Yeah. I do think they weren't like, they were, I don't know how to explain it. People looking for jobs, like more junior roles and stuff.
Oh, no, of course. Yeah.
Didn't
Oh,
understand.
of course. The more senior guys would get it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But everyone looking for junior roles just, what? Didn't understand. I'm like, oh, we make organic content. Like we just make TikToks and stuff.
That's funny, eh? That is funny. But that's real junior. I mean, that's like even people in marketing who come in here and then not realize like, oh, there's all these different jobs.
Yeah.
Or like people who, I remember my nephew who wanted, like, I was trying to find out, not Carter, my other nephew, Brooklyn. I was trying to find out what he wanted to do with his life. And he was like, he's like, I don't know, like, I just want to make money. And I'm like, yeah, but like, what are you passionate about? And he's like, oh, I love gaming. I was like, why don't you get a job in gaming? He's like, oh, no, I'm not good at gaming. I was like, do you think the All Blacks are the only people who get paid in the rugby world? Like, but actually don't even get paid the most. Like the coach gets paid more than most of them. And then the guy who sits at the top of the boards, like of rugby, get paid shitloads. So, yes.
Your link in bio isn't working. I was trying to find your podcast.
Random.
Our link in bio is not working.
Yeah, it's not working.
On the attention seeker.
Yes.
Let's have a look. I think you're lying.
Yes, that's side eye.
No, look at that. Works. Watch YAP on YouTube.
Does that work? Does that link work? I'm assuming so. It's not working from Asia, he says.
Nah, it is. You're just not very good at it.
Oh.
Nah, just if you're on TikTok, just do it, click it, and then click on the top 3 things and go open in Chrome or whatever. Or if you look at the link, shaw.by/ATTN, put that in a browser and do it. It's just TikTok being dicks. Yeah, it's just TikTok being dicks. The other thing that could happen, which whoever this person is, like, do that. Actually copy the text and put it in your browser and try it. If that still doesn't work, then tell me what country you're in, because maybe your country has banned that website. Maybe I don't know. But anyway, just Google
Be
YAP.
interesting.
Just Google YAP podcast or search it in Spotify or YouTube, and you'll find it.
I hope.
That'll be interesting though. Like if you actually copy the text and put it in, like fuck, that's not great.
No.
Just banned in Asia. What country are they in? Are they still on?
They're not.
Okay.
They don't exist anymore.
Whoever you are, what country you on?
An actual funny story, not from the networking event. Okay, not actually funny. My stories aren't funny. Sorry,
Okay,
I'm
so
not a
a
funny
story?
Philippines,
The story.
really quick. Philippines.
Oh, okay.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Did I ban them? Did I put them on the ban list?
She doesn't want her job stolen. She doesn't want some cheaper Filipino coming over and stealing the job.
I went live on my account because I was trying to set up Live Studio for him to play with because we're banned from Live Studio because we've been banned in the last 30 days. So to let him play around, I was like, I'll do all the checklist things on my account so that you can play on Live Studio. And one of the things was you have to been live in the last 180 days. I'm like, ugh, for 25 minutes straight. Ugh. So we went live and a bunch of people in my live were just like, I understand why your podcast sucks. Like, your podcast sucks.
They were just telling you that your podcast sucks?
This is way better than your podcast. Like, I'd rather watch you work and like mock
That's
Carter and
so
blah, blah,
funny.
blah, blah.
Oh, yeah, but that's normal.
But
Most of the audience are kids wanting humor.
it was funny that they transferred over. Well, they watched the live of that morning because they were saying things
Oh, yeah.
related to what we talked about
Yeah.
in my live an hour later.
Yeah. I think there's a certain type of person who watches live because we always get similar people. And even when we changed to mine, it was the same, similar people.
Because they're just like on.
They're live people.
Oh, that's so
Do you watch
weird.
live?
No,
Nah, see, neither.
that's so weird.
Not saying you're weird, live people. We love you. But it is weird for us who don't
It's a
watch lots of
behavior,
live. It's a
yeah.
behavior thing. Some people like watching live. Some people like, it's like the voyeur type of thing. You don't know what a voyeur is? Like you should.
Have you seen that
Oh, yeah,
movie?
you would.
Why?
You would.
Why?
You just want to see Sydney Sweeney's tits. That's all.
Oh, maybe I'll go watch it.
It's a very well made sex scene with Sydney Sweeney in it.
I can't wait.
It's thumbs up
Love the
approved.
ending.
Yeah, it's called the voyeurs. Being a voyeur is like someone who spies on other people or looks at other people having sex or being naked, or it's a real big porn category for people who watch people at beaches, nude beaches.
Interesting. Yep. Got ya.
Yes.
What apps in your phone is your favorite? What did you have for breakfast as well? That was from the same person.
God, I'm really angry with the way that she said that.
Yeah, I also angry at myself the way I said that.
What is my favorite app on my phone? Is that
Yeah.
what you said?
That was the first one.
Is when we say favorite, like the one that I couldn't live without, that's probably what we're saying.
I don't know. That I feel like that's just.
I mean, that's so hard. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I use Messenger a lot because that's how I talk to Claire. I don't know.
I can't.
Google. No, probably. I'm
Is
probably
Google an app?
Yeah. Are you kidding?
I don't have Google as an app. Am I tripping?
That's because you're not Android. It's
Oh,
not
that
native
makes-
to your
No,
phone.
but Google Chrome's Google.
Oh, yeah, Google Chrome.
When you open Google Chrome, you go on the address bar and you type searches, right?
Oh, do I even have Google Chrome?
Oh, you wouldn't.
Oh, I don't. I just use Safari.
You would. Gross. That is disgusting. Can't believe that you do that. Safari?
Yeah, why? Why can't I use Safari?
You know, there was a study done back in like Internet Explorer days when Google came out, Mozilla Firefox,
Okay.
and it talked about like people, what browsers they used. And they did a study on like the type of people who use what browsers. And it was essentially smooth brains use the default browser. You're not someone who's curious and tries to seek out new things and tries to find, You're not someone who adapts your world to you. You let the world adapt you.
That is wild. That is so insightful.
It is insightful. Because you don't probably want to identify as that sort of person.
No.
No.
I will tell you the amount of times that I changed my search engine on my new laptop because it kept switching back to Yahoo over Google, and I threw an absolute fit that I had to like absolutely just delete Yahoo from my Google.
Yeah, you have to go into the settings and delete it. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Dell putting it on.
It took me it was like a week on and off. I would set it my default to Google, and then it would change it back to Yahoo.
You know what would have happened? You know, this is the thing we did in the thing the other day, clicking the button, the accepting thing, without reading it.
I kept looking for it. And I'm like, where is the thing? So I know that it's saved because I'm literally.
No. A pop-up would have came up and you would have been just like, yep, come on, I need to do my work. And it's what it said is default to Yahoo. And you just clicking it. Bro, that's what happened. The computer's not just a malicious dude who's just like, I got it. I'm going to fucking put it back to Yahoo, this little bitch.
I got so mad I had to delete Yahoo as like one of the
Options.
Yeah. I deleted all of them. Like, what the hell are these?
That's so good.
Anyway, if I get Yahoo back up on my Google Chrome on my laptop, I'll update you guys. Because then that means my laptop's malicious and wants me to use it.
I also don't understand how it actually happened, because that happened to me too, and I obviously deleted it, but I was like, this is on Google Chrome.
Yes, that was annoying me.
Like, why did Google let me download Google and then gave me my default search to be Yahoo? Are they trying to like counter an antitrust lawsuit? Is it this story? They're going to clip this and be like in court when they get caught for like monopoly. They're like, see these guys? We tried to make them use Yahoo and they hated it. And they got so angry they made a podcast about it. Yeah, smart.
So maybe it's only when I want to I have a smooth brain.
Maybe. Just when you want. And when not, you're like, and like the wrinkles.
The wrinkles just form. Like, I just see this fear and then it like, poof, like.
And the world just like, and it's like all the darkness gets lifted.
It's like in freaking Poor Things when everything's super saturated.
Fuck. I wouldn't even be surprised if that's how your world exists.
Oh my God.
Because sometimes like Joni's real smart, like the smartest person in the room. And then other times you're like, are you even here? Are you even present? Oh my gosh.
What would you recommend doing if you're in a relationship and want a career, but your partner isn't as career driven and willing to help you and work with you to further yourself?
Why are you looking at me like that?
I'm looking at us jointly.
Well, okay.
We're kind of qualified for this.
We are half qualified because the latter half of that question is like they not pushing you to do the thing. Like you know, we have partners who are pushing us to go do the thing because they're kind of sitting back thinking, well, if you do all the work, I get to do nothing.
Nah, but that doesn't happen from nothing. Like, I know for a fact both of us have gone through a lot of open discussion with the other person feeling inadequate because they're not the same as us. And so we're not just in this position because we've got amazing partners. Actually, like it's been a lot of conversations, open dialogue to be like, you don't want to do this. Like, I do. Like, just let me do the thing. You know, like Claire doesn't want to work 80 hours a week. Like, she has no interest in it at all. But she also has no interest of going and get a job for 40 hours a week, because then when next week we're going to the Gold Coast and I'm like, you couldn't have come. Like, I'd be on my own because you'd be stuck doing work. You can't just go on holiday when you want. And we talked about that going to New York. Like, she was thinking about getting a job. And then I was like, so, you know, like when I come back and forth, like you can't. Like, you got a job. Like, you just have to work. She's like, oh, I'm not getting a job. Like, she's just not getting a job. There's just no way. She's like, no, that's stupid.
So
I want to be able to come fly.
Well, else is different. I'm like, hey, if we're moving, you actually have to have a job, please.
Yeah, but you're a different stage of life to us.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
but it is literally so much talking.
Yeah. Always conversation.
Like everything down to like the smallest thing. It's so much talking. Do you get tired? Wait. I'm assuming that you take lead in the like leveling the conversation to not be emotional but like more neutral. And
I, over the years, have learned a lot of things about where and when I should be forceful about stop being a dick, and when I should be sympathetic and just let them go and have their moment, or constructive where I say, why don't we think about this? Let's plan some stuff out. Like we did another 5 to 20 year goal planning the other night, because we essentially achieved all our 5-year goals.
Cool.
We've already done them all. And it's been 5 years almost since we did those things, actually, because it's been 4 years. No, 5. No, it's been.
this is the 5th.
We're into the 5th year now. Yeah, we're into the 5th year now. And we've already achieved all the goals that we said we would have achieved by the end of this 5th year. And so Claire's now lost because she's like, I've got nothing to look for. And I was like, and then where we did it. And so I know when to do those sorts of things. But even in that, she was like, what do you want? I was like, I've got everything I want. Are you kidding? Like, my life's the greatest. Actually, the greatest. Like, everyone else's life sucks. Mine's the best. I get to do what I want to do every day. I'm married to the person I want to be married to. The business going great. I know that in the next 10, 20 years is just me, like, growing this behemoth. But then, and so she's like, well, this is not fun. This is just all stuff I want to do. I was like, yeah, but I want to do that too.
Yeah.
I just don't need to put it on a whiteboard. So no, that's how you do it. Lots of conversations. I don't know if you got any other thoughts on that.
Oh, it's just literally a lot. I mean, I think it's different now because I'm younger, and Alistair, obviously, the point in life where we are just means that I have to lead a lot of the conversation from a non-emotional standpoint, which is like you have to consider the emotions, but then you have to look at them from like 5 steps away, if that makes sense. And it's really tiring and it's really hard, and like we're not perfect at it, but you just, oh my gosh, it's a lot of conversation. I love it so much, but
it's not a bad thing.
But it's hard is all I'm trying to say.
Most people aren't willing to do that.
Can I weigh in my thought? Because you guys are married. I had a boyfriend before coming here, and I actually broke up with him to be here because I was like, I'm driven to get a job here, and you know, as much as this is a healthy relationship, I want to progress. As someone really young, this was like my primary goal to advance.
Why couldn't you do both?
We'd been long distance in Belgium, and I couldn't do long distance from New Zealand.
So then that just tells you straight away that the relationship wasn't strong enough anyway. No, but it wasn't, because if it was, you would have made it work.
I mean,
no, you would have.
Yeah.
No, you would have. There's something once you, like, the same with both of us, like, the reason why we put in that effort is the relationship's worth it. Like, you make it work. Like, and you know, because I mean, you're a bit different because you got married so young, but like for me, like, I've had other relationships, long-term relationships in my life, and none of them were worth the effort. Not saying that those women were bad people, like, they were awesome, but it's just not.
That's not where you were.
It wasn't where I was. I wasn't in the mental state to be in a long-term relationship with them. It wasn't the right relationship. But with Claire, no, I just made the effort.
Flew to London. It was like before you're like, I can't live without her. Flew to London, got to London, saw her, and was like, I'm gonna tell you this for the first time. I love you. Oh, and then the rest is history. It's my favorite love story. I'm sorry, I have to. That's not even embellishing it. That's literally what happened. I was there.
Just probably not so high a pitched voice.
We should do a TV show about it. That's our next media project.
That's right. That can be our musical.
Oh
yes.
Caroline, any more questions, or should we talk about this thing? Who actually did this brief? Abdul spent hours, like literally 42 hours coming up with this brief.
And we just ignored
and we're just
it
like,
the whole
we don't know them. Let's talk about going to London and confessing our love. Have we got any other questions?
We do.
Oh, what we had for breakfast. I haven't had breakfast yet.
I haven't had breakfast. No.
What are the intern-specific roles and jobs?
Intern.
Yes.
Intern.
Interns.
Yeah.
All the interns.
Yeah, their
Yeah,
intern role is intern.
Okay.
I don't know how else to explain that.
Do you train your staff on how to best clean the office toilets, and are the tools provided?
Yes.
Yes.
They all know. If they don't, they didn't listen.
How would a B2B company who's only marketing for 10 plus years has been word of mouth get out there more?
Oh, there's so many ways. I mean, the easiest way is just do your word of mouth, but do it digitally. Like just like take the conversations that are been happening, you know, person to person, and make content from it. Like, so like, you're obviously like doing a bunch of cool shit as a B2B business that people love you for. So then just like tell those stories, or even if it's just like the boring old case study testimonial videos, they still work. Like you can still, if you can push them out, or just share your journey, or, I mean, that's the easiest way to start.
Content, yeah.
I don't know if they could go hire a 22-year-old, 21-year-old girl from Superdry and just make her, force her to make 50 videos a day.
What the fuck? Specifically from Superdry.
Nah, seriously, B2B marketing is just scaling the interpersonal relationships you have through digital content. That's it. Just, you have to figure out what that means to you. I don't know what your relationships are like.
Are these podcasts recorded available on Spotify?
Yes. Why are you silent? You
Nothing.
didn't want to tell them?
No.
You wanted to say
No,
call
it's
them
good.
something?
It's yes.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Spotify
No, yeah.
and YouTube.
Spotify, YouTube. Yeah.
Okay, this isn't a question. Oh my God, my bald daddy came back. Love you, Stan.
Love you. What's her name?
Bro, wait. Everyone. Sabrina?
Sprinkler.
Sprinkler. Everyone was looking for you yesterday. It was
I wasn't
crazy.
allowed to go.
Huh?
We're men there.
No. On YAP. Sorry.
Oh, yeah. I was going to say.
On live.
I thought you meant everyone was looking for me at the other place. I was like, we're men there. Oh, on YAP. Yeah,
On YAP.
I'm back. Sprinkler, love you. DM me.
Are you single?
Do you want
Go on the dating point.
Are you male? All right. I'm going to, I think we should save Fob Squad for tomorrow because we've just done it dirty and then we not going to give it any time and neither of us have really watched it.
I've got some sort of, but yes.
I mean,
tomorrow.
we can if you
tomorrow.
want.
No, tomorrow's good. Tomorrow is good. Lisa's holding this K like she has to tell us.
I'm like, final goddamn questions. Do you hire any remote positions?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Cool.
Not often. Or am I just thinking
The
that?
copywriter can be remote, the one that we're hiring at the moment. One of the final people in the copywriter role is Singapore.
Oh, cool. Very cool.
Yep. We don't need them here. Video editor,
Yep.
they can be remote. But Design Pickle has video editing now. So we're going to trial it out. Might be able to get rid of Abdal.
Okay, someone recommended make these an hour long once a week or twice a week for 30 minutes.
Why? Give me a reason why. Tell me. Justify your position. Go on. Do it.
Okay, while
I'm
I wait
waiting.
for you to do that, I'll explain why we do it every day. Because there's a concept of having like a daily audience, which is really powerful. People who choose to tune in every single day, take with that information what you will, and then continue to write your point of an hour twice a week.
If we were going to make an hour-long podcast once a week, let's say that, we've done it in the world where, when we did Stony, it was no better.
Literally no.
Nah, if anything, it was worse.
Stony was so good.
Stony was funny, especially when we did mukbang.
With Ziggle.
But yeah, I don't. This type of podcast is not great.
What's the type?
Like an informative podcast.
Oh yeah.
It's not a great podcast style, and it takes ages to build these sorts of podcasts. But I think that is good to have the daily audience still, even if it's small, because I know people who watch this every day. I've met people who watch it every day still, because on YouTube we get way more views.
Yeah.
I still think it's super powerful, but if we did it once a week, the viewership wouldn't change. Like I think for you and I to make even for either of us to make a really good podcast, you either have to have something really crazy in it, or you have to have a really strong marketing campaign for it, not just the video itself. I like Stansplaining, for instance, is a bit over a year now it's been going, and it's not great. Like it could be way better. It's not Diary CEO, but like the longevity is where it's got to where it is.
Yeah.
So someone said it's so we can talk to corporate people. Like talk to, I guess, outside corporate people, I'm assuming. I don't know.
Wait, what? Where's that? Give me context for that statement.
I'm assuming it's relating back to the hour long, so I guess inviting someone onto the podcast.
Oh, this is not an invitation podcast. Fuck that. Can you imagine the admin are trying to get someone here at 8 a.m. every day?
Can hardly get the two of us here every
I
day.
know. Nah, look, there are like podcasts that have guests on them are the hardest podcasts to run. They're hard because you have to make the guest has to be interesting, and like sometimes they might make good content or they might be interesting people, but when you get them podcasts, they suck. So there's the admin of like asking all these people. Like I haven't done a Stansplaining podcast recording in ages because we can't get people here. And it's not from a lack of trying. Like Shy's like every day trying to find podcast guests to come on. It's just so hard to do it. There's a whole bunch of administration, and then you have to like understand who that person is and talk to them. It's like all this awkward first date shit. But this, although we might like be giving pretty half-assed attempts every morning when we rock up here, it's way easier. It's way easier than us. Imagine if we had imagine there was a guest.
Person. Gosh.
I mean, your energy would go up at least.
Maybe.
Because there'd be another person in the room.
Yeah.
And maybe mine, I don't know. I don't think so. I'm like this in Stansplaining, so.
I don't know how I'd be able to brief myself on the person before, considering I'd read the brief 15 minutes before I walk in. So
Same. Yeah. But I do get it. Like, I think we could make a better podcast. I think with all our content, we could make it better.
Of course.
I just don't think that is where we're at as a company. I think the content we put out should be agile, should be testing stuff. We should constantly be trying to improve and learn from it. And then when we go and get something like Dating Void, we go, okay, cool, let's do this properly. And I think we've done. I mean, there's some improvements to make for Dating Void for the second filming, but we could have only known those from doing the first one. But I think Dating Void's going to go off.
Yeah, I hope so too.
Yeah. They're better. Otherwise, it's on you, Don.
Love you, Don.
The link in bio, it works now. So
Oh,
read
does it?
that too.
Does it?
Works.
Interesting. Nah, I'm glad. I'm something like
What time does this podcast start?
8 a.m. New Zealand time. Goes for half an hour.
Yeah.
2 more minutes.
What do you guys actually do? I love it, but what do you do?
We make content. These are the people who don't understand this is a job. This is what's happening.
Yeah.
They don't understand that making content is a thing. Like, it's like they don't understand that like people who write books get paid.
That's a funny way to put it. That's a very funny way to put it. We make content.
We make content and we get paid for it. We don't necessarily get paid for this. This helps us find clients to make content for them, and then they pay us. Yeah, it's weird. I didn't really think that people don't understand this as a job. I just assumed everyone did, that making content was a job. But maybe just people don't understand that making content's a job.
No.
How do I think YouTubers make money? Interesting.
Where's the guy who ruined coffee yesterday?
Ruined coffee? Who ruined coffee? I mean, I know a girl who ruined coffee yesterday.
We know someone who makes acceptable coffee.
A 60 out of 100 coffee.
Anyways, 30 past there, bye.
Right. Ciao for now. Bye.